Imagine being trapped, hundreds of feet below the surface. The air is thinning, panic is setting in, and you know, help is agonizingly slow to arrive. This isn't a scene from a horror movie, it's the chilling reality of the Paria Diving Disaster. A tragedy that exposed a dark undercurrent of negligence and unanswered questions, leaving families shattered and a nation demanding answers. In the heart of Trinidad and Tobago's energy sector, Paria Fuel Trading Company was a giant. But on February 25, 2022, a routine underwater maintenance operation turned into a desperate fight for survival. 5 divers were tasked with clearing a 30-inch pipeline at the Pointe-à-Pierre facility. What they encountered was far from routine. The divers, employed by LMCS Limited, descended into the murky depths, their mission to clear a blockage in the pipeline. But as they worked, a catastrophic event occurred. A vacuum, a powerful sucking force, ripped through the pipeline, trapping them inside. The force was immense. 4 men, Christopher Boudrum, Kazim Ali Jr., Rishi Nagasar, and Faisal Kurban, were pulled deep into the pipeline. The 5th, Christopher Boudrum, miraculously managed to escape, his testimony becoming a harrowing account of the ordeal. Christopher Boudrum, it was like a monster pulling us in. I couldn't do anything, I just tried to hold on, but it was too strong. As news of the incident spread, families gathered, desperate for information. But what followed was a frustrating and agonizing wait. Paria Fuel Trading Company's response was slow, and their communication was vague. The question on everyone's lips: why wasn't a rescue operation immediately launched? Time was critical. Every minute that passed reduced the chances of survival. Yet, for hours, the divers remained trapped. The official explanation was that it was too dangerous to send down rescue divers, but was that the whole truth? The delay sparked outrage and fueled suspicion. Was it a lack of resources, a failure of protocol, or something more sinister? Tragically, days later, the bodies of Kazim Ali Jr., Rishi Nagasar, Faisal Kurban, and later, Yusuf Henry, were recovered. The loss was devastating. The nation mourned, and families demanded accountability. An independent commission of inquiry was launched, promising to uncover the truth. The inquiry revealed a series of failures, inadequate risk assessments, poor communication, and a lack of preparedness for emergencies. It raised serious questions about the safety culture at Paria and the oversight of contractors. But even with the inquiry's findings, many questions remain unanswered. Did Paria prioritize profit over safety? Were corners cut? And could this tragedy have been prevented? The Paria Diving Disaster is a stark reminder of the human cost of negligence. It's a story that demands we look beyond the surface to examine the systems that failed these men. Their deaths should not be in vain. We must demand transparency, accountability, and a commitment to ensuring that such a tragedy never happens again. Remember their names, demand justice, never forget.